以松开手，松开脚。
帮我换一张罗纳尔多拥抱梅西的照片。
I think it's better than
Not yet, but with this system, basically I can save a lot of time. Plan my calendar a little bit in the early morning, talk to my friends. That's something making my life a little bit, longer.
You can see this construction in front of us. And
Yeah.
Even in this situation, the car is knowing where to go.
I'm impressive about how the technology can really understand what is happening around the car. So I'm a designer and I'm working for the color, material and finishing. We are like the stylish.
I think you're using aesthetic languages every day, everywhere in your work. So how do you think this language can really speak to them?
Wow, yeah, that is a big challenge, right? We have all the sustainable, renewed and friendly environment that is a young generation, they all pay attention. So not only the visual, but use the five senses to bring the young.
We are looking for one so-called S4 charging, fast charging which go as high as 300, 400 kilowatts in the power.
How long is it gonna take?
From 10 to 80%, usually it takes no more than 10 minutes. 你好，小 P。帮我画一张罗纳尔多拥抱梅西的照片。
小 P 画好了。
Wow, so cool.
Yeah, it's just something you can play when you're traveling.
I'm gonna show you several questions asked by foreigners who live in China. How much do you know about EVs?
I would say like when you're looking at China, they have definitely taken a huge step. Just looking at the road, you can't hear any noise because it's basically just EVs. And especially sitting in the DDs, I'm like, wow, this is actually a nice car.
I'm from Kazakhstan. It's not so popular, but we still have some bus. But actually, when I came here to China, I've noticed that a lot of people use EV bike.
I just know about BYD because he recently took over Tesla. As well, I think I know that Xiaomi just released one of recently like a car.
How do you compare them with fuel-powered vehicles? Do you prefer the traditional modes of transportation, or are you inclined towards new tech-driven solutions?
I think that's a very good question, especially for someone my age. I grew up with these traditional fossil fuel-powered vehicles. So I like BMWs, Mercedes, the big engine cars. When I see that more and more companies are leaning towards EVs, I have mixed feelings about that sometimes. I would say it's good for the environment. I think there's something part of me that also wanted to experience like a real traditional car. But maybe if I just give it enough time, I'll probably incline towards accepting it.
So far, I think the market shows that there is not enough.
So if there are not enough electric vehicles, how do you comment on US announcing a 100% tariffs on made in China EVs?
I guess they want to protect the market.
There's a 100% tariff on that. It just sounds like they're scared of the competitions. And it's not the first time we're seeing that as well. I saw there was a ban with Huawei as well. This thing with TikTok as well. Now, the Chinese product not only cheap, they're also getting much better. You know, we see it with cars, we see it with windmills, we see it with phones, we see it with 5G networks. It's a big topic definitely in Europe. How ambitious they are, I would say it can be debated. To the European and American audience, be more open maybe. Don't be so narrow-minded, especially towards China.
The most important question is about the autonomy.
The convenience part is probably something that I would ask.
What do you think is the main reason that our car is targeted to the young audience?
So actually most people, when their children get into the college, they buy a new car for the first time. This is the situation in the Western world. But here in China, most of the people buy the first new car at the age of 20s, even 30s. So this totally naturally getting our product very different. I think the charging is finished. You have driver license, right?
Yeah.
You're adults, right? Then we will ship the driver to you and you drive back.
Actually, when you are talking about some new concept thing, there can be pros and cons, and people like it, don't like it. We have a lot of advertisement lyrics, but for my part, I would say that just try it, as you are not doing.
You should try first. That is how people make choices.
你好，小 P， 我要泊车 Start Auto
然后你现在可以松开手，松开脚。
Yeah, perfect.
谢谢小 P。